So,
Okay.
I've got a little game that I came up with. It's called Old-Timey Baseball Player or Old-Timey State Senator.
Okay.
And we're going to test your knowledge.
You did a little research
about
on this.
baseball and politics.
How old-timey are we talking about for each?
We're talking, late 19th century, early 20th century.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I don't think you've heard of these people.
I thought you were going to say late 1990s or early 1980s.
No. Okay, so here we go. This is old-timey baseball player or old-timey state senator.
Okay.
All right, first, Birch Bay.
Birch Bay. Is that a baseball player or is that a senator?
That's what I'm asking.
That's a senator.
It is a senator.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Number two. And Birch Bay, 1963 to 1981, Indiana. So that's one for
Well, you know what? I do know that it's actually, okay, let me correct you. It's By because his son, Evan By, was also a senator from Indiana.
See, I was testing you. And
Okay.
you passed the first test.
I didn't know when you said Bay, but when you say By, yes, I did know that. Birch By.
Number two. Happy Chandler.
Happy Chandler, that was a baseball player.
No, that's a senator.
Okay.
1939 to 1945 in Kentucky.
I did not know that
In
one.
Kentucky.
It sounds like a baseball player, doesn't it?
Sure does. Darby O'Brien.
Darby O'Brien was a senator from the great state of Montana from 1942 to 1946, one-term senator.
That's a baseball player from the 1890 Brooklyn Bridegrooms. What a name, by the way. The Brooklyn Bridegrooms.
I have their jersey. The Bridegrooms?
Darby O'Brien was probably the tallest player on the team at 4 feet 11 inches tall, which is just slightly shorter than you. All right. Lafayette Grover.
Lafayette Grover was, in fact, a politician.
Yes.
Yes.
You actually knew that?
I had no idea.
Okay, that was.
But you got to come out of the gate with confidence. So I'm just.
1877 to 1883 in Oregon. What did they have in Oregon in 1877?
You know that they had more in Oregon than they did in Missouri, I think, back in 1877.
Take your word for it. Boiler Yard Clark.
Oh, that's a baseball
That is
player.
definitely
Yeah, that's a baseball player.
That is from the 1894 Baltimore Orioles team. How about Outerbridge Horsey?
Outerbridge, what?
Outerbridge Horsey.
That was a Kentucky Derby horse.
Unfortunately, it's not.
Baseball player?
It is a senator.
That's a senator?
That is a senator from Delaware in 1810.
No
Actually
way.
served just shy of 3 terms, 1810 to 1821. All right, Philander Chase Knox. Philander.
Well, that's a senator
It could
for
be
sure.
either.
No, well, that's true. It could be either philanderer or philander. I'm going to say that's a senator.
That is a senator. Welcome Gaston.
Politician.
Baseball
It's a senator.
player.
Baseball player. Welcome,
These are
Gaston.
good, aren't they?
Yeah.
How about Rufus Blodgett?
Rufus Blodgett. That sounds like a senator.
That is a senator.
Yeah, that's a senator.
That is a senator from the great state of New Jersey in 1887.
Okay.
So here are the baseball players. Silver, Pretzels, Stump, Lady, Darby, Oyster, Germany, Sadie, Boiler Yard, Welcome,
But these are
Brickyard,
Kitty, nicknames, right?
This is the name on the roster.
Okay, but
this is their name on the
it's
official roster.
It's not their given name.
But the senator names, Lucian, Augustus, Birch, Rufus, Stiles, Nighthorse, Happy, Champ, Solomon, Paris, Lafayette.
There is some similarity
There's a lot
there.
of overlap. I kind of wish I had been named after a baseball player or politician from the late 19th century. You'd pack a little more punch if I said that my name was Nighthorse Raby, or you were Brickyard Reardon.
I think I'm going to go with that. Brickyard Reardon with you.
See, I didn't know if you named your kid in 2016 Pretzels. I don't know if that would be badass or if that would be like dorky.
I think it's kind of badass.
Pretzels.
Pretzels.
Lady, or Oyster? Oyster Reardon?
That wouldn't work. Is that a
Kitty.
man's name or a female's name?
Kitty Bransfeld on the 1901 Pittsburgh Pirates.
They were unique back then. Maybe they exhibited more creativity than we do in 2016. In some situations, Chris.
Celebrities have free reign to give their kids ridiculous names.
Yeah, but I think some of those guys named Oyster were named Michael or Frank or something like that.
How do you know that?
I'm just guessing. I'm going to take a stab at it.
Really? You think Germany was named something else?
Yes.
Was named France?
Yes.
And they just called him Germany?
Right, and they certainly stopped talking about him and referring him to Germany after 1945. I'm pretty sure.
Well, This was not a bad thing. It was fun, even if you're terrible at distinguishing.
That was a fun game.
Yeah. Bork v. Hitchenlooper.
That's a baseball player.
That's a politician.
That's a politician?
That's a politician. And this has been Lunch with Reardon and Raby. Thank you to Cardinals Nation Restaurant inside Ballpark Village. A lot to come. Looking forward to it.
Well, there's one thing missing.
What's that? Let's have lunch.
Let's have lunch.
Thank you to Sam Masterson, and we will see you next week.